Well, the best thing that you can do if you're not a mental health professional is to offer a listening ear to an individual who may be suffering from a mental health problem. So for most people, they don't know what to tell others, okay, who might be opening up their problems to them. So if you don't know what to tell them, the best thing that you can do is to listen to them, okay, just to let them know that you are there, that you're willing to listen, you're willing to support them and assist them in whatever need that they have. I actually started my bachelor's degree in psychology in UST, but then decided due to personal reasons to move to Angeles University in Pampanga. So when I took up my master's, I immediately enrolled in UST for my MA in psychology. During my MA in psychology, I started working for the psychotrauma clinic, where a lot of the work that I did there was to help individuals who have been affected by calamities. My work in the UST Psychotrauma Clinic helped me help individuals from Mindanao, particularly those affected by the war and the armed conflict in the central Mindanao region, and also those affected by calamities. So as an expert in traumatic stress, we provided the psychosocial rehabilitation programs for them in order to ensure that they would have and be able to go back to their normal lives after a calamity have affected them. So apart from that, we have also been working towards promoting mental health in schools and also in workplaces. If we look at statistics, the most common mental illness in the Philippines is schizophrenia, or a psychotic disorder actually. But if we look at in the field or how it is actually in practice, we are now seeing a lot of cases of depression, anxiety disorders, and also bipolar disorders, or some people refer to that as manic depressive disorders. Okay? We also have a lot of cases of post-traumatic stress disorder because in the Philippines we also experience a lot of natural calamities. We also have a lot of cases on substance use disorders. Usually, I recommend to individuals that they seek professional help already when their symptoms, their behaviors, thoughts, and emotions are already affecting their functioning. So, for example, if your sadness or your anxiety is already preventing you from going to work or being able to have positive and harmonious relationship with others, or it's affecting your sleep and other biological functions, then that might be a good indicator that you might need professional help already. We usually tell people not to invalidate feelings of others. Okay, so if someone tells you their problem, their concern, if that problem for you might be a small thing, so the best thing is to avoid telling them that it's just a small problem. Okay, so we avoid minimizing their problems, or we avoid telling them that other people have worse problems than they have. If someone tells you their problem, let's avoid diagnosing them, because diagnosis is not as easy as Googling the symptoms or looking at the symptoms online, and at the same time it requires training for people. So we also try to avoid giving advices, okay, which may in some cases cause harm to people rather than offering them help. So psychological first aid, or PFA, is an approach that we actually use for individuals who have experienced a crisis, a disaster, or calamity. When we experience a traumatic event, we may have challenges, or we may have difficulty in coping after those distressing events. So PFA now ensures that we are able to cope properly and that we can easily go back to our normal lives or normal functioning after the calamity. Mental health first aid, on the other hand, is an approach that we use to help those individuals who may be showing signs of mental illnesses or who may be having mental health problems. So the difference between PFA and MHFA, as we call it, is that PFA is directed towards disaster situations, while MHFA can be used in order to help individuals in day-to-day situations and who are going through normal life stressors. I think we can use there one of our Thamashan core values of compassion. So it's very important that we are also aware of the suffering of other people, that we are open and willing to listen to them and offer an arm or an ear in order to help them go through the difficult challenges that they encounter. So as Thamashans, we have been taught to be compassionate towards others. So it's important for us to use that compassion to help people, especially those who are in need.